Is this gonna work? Says I got excellent signal. Okay, we might be good. I hope we're good. That really sucks. That's the second day my internet conked out on me, and I don't know why. Okay. All right. Let's go back to, where's my Discord? Had to relaunch stream. Okay, so it must be working. It's going, Cardi. Sorry, I had a technical malfunction. It was a problem. But I'm hoping it's probably because I tried using normal stream and vertical stream, and it was taking up my bandwidth to an insane degree. So I'm hoping that's what it was. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is, because right now I'm back to streaming at my regular speed, question mark. But let's go back to console. There we go. Curse the narrator. Down with the narrator. Crap, I need to do that thing. Not analytics, details. And then we have to click copy all, and then we have to go back into the thing. Sorry guys, gotta make sure folks can find us. Edit. At least the music's good. Game title: Slay the Princess. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna pop this out, and then we're gonna pop this out, and then we're gonna copy, and then we're gonna paste. Okay. Finally. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Now we're talking to this creepy lady, I guess. That's what what's this game about? I don't know about it. Your stream just popped up on home. Okay, so Slay the Princess is a visual novel of sorts, and basically it's like choose your own adventure. It's kind of hard to explain actually, because I didn't know what it was. Milkman's the one who recommended it. And so far it's basically like there's a narrator and there's a me, and the narrator's like, hey, you need to slay the princess, and I'm like, why do I need to slay the princess? And he's like, just do it. And you get down the cellar, and the princess is like, don't hurt me, and you're like, but I'm supposed to, and then shenanigans ensue from there. Clearly shenanigans, because we got this many armed lady floating around here. Where can I play? It sounds fun, not gonna lie, and I like the art style. Okay, so I got it on Steam. Steam is where I downloaded it from. It did cost a couple bucks. But that's where I got it, is I'm playing on my Steam Deck, off Steam. I like it so far. It's thought-provoking, I'll give you that much, and it's making me question like what's going on, and like for a visual novel it's very engaging. I like it a lot better than reading, which just sounds weird because like I don't run through the questions in my head. It's weird because I don't do that with movies much either. Alright, we got Henrik here. New frozy pizza in the oven. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'm Uh, trying to work through it. I mean, like, I've never played it, so it's confusing to me. I'm just making choices based on what sounds good. All right, so we need to ask the many-armed woman about. Do we know each other? Sure, let's ask that.
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Art style's good. I agree. The art style is very good. It's like sketched, which fits for the visual novel feel. What's going on with the Wi-Fi today? I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you. It's doing that thing where it doesn't work. My Wi-Fi isn't that good, to begin with. Let's ask if she's the princess.
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Alright, stop speaking in riddles, lady. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles.
I speak in circles.
Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yeah, it does. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Oh.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
What? This game has spoilers. Like, it spoils itself? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? What if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess or stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Ma'am, that's not what this is. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
You sound like my Wi-Fi right now. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Oh my gosh!
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I should have just killed you. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
We could tell. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Alright, well, let's continue, I suppose.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. I really don't like games with so much yapping, not gonna lie. It's kind of boring for me. I'm sorry, Cardi. That's what this game is. It's a visual novel. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path
Oh,
in
we're
the woods.
back to the
At
beginning.
the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I want to know what my dialogue options are here. Note, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Concerned that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Do I get some sort of reward?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Okay. What's my prize?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Oh, buddy. I've seen a lot of things today. Like, this better be impressive. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right?
Leave.
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slave.
Not gonna lie, man. You mean more people to support you. I love your content. Oh, thanks, Cardi. Appreciate it.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, he does. He sounds like a very nice person giving me a compliment on the internet, narrator. You don't get to mess with chat, okay? Your thing is the game. My thing is chat, okay? They're separate. Apologize. I don't think he's gonna apologize, but it was worth a shot.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine...
Taking the blade with us.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement. Narrator climbs out my
The door to
PC.
the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
He already did.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I don't like the narrator.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, that's a different voice. That is a different voice. Different voice. Different voice. Glad I took the knife.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I'm not manipulated right now, but I'm in your court right now. Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
Narrator, I don't want to hear about it.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Listen, Mr. Hero.
Focus on the task at hand.
Do I slowly turn into the narrator? Is that what's happening here?
And
He's
there
under my
you
bed.
Are you here to kill me or something?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you sound awful confident. Like, it makes me like you a little more, but at the same time, why would you even think that? Yeah, you caught me, I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk, steal your nerves and step forward. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
I don't want to build trust with her. I mean, although her voice is growing on me, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't you dare.
Gotta go sleep, love your content, new subscriber, don't understand games like these, but I support you. Bye, chat. Alright, thanks, Cardi. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate your time. Have a good evening. Don't let the princesses under your bed give you nightmares, I guess.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
See, I like this because, like, I'm the hero, but, like, the hero forgot, but I did not forget. Tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Why?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
She has a point.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Seems like a challenge.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not unarmed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade, slay the princess. I know I shouldn't question it. I should just slay the princess, but at the same time...
I'm positive. I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
She has a point. But I'm not dropping it.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Alright, you're dead.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
No!
Blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Finish the job.
With the last bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
Oh.
The two of you collapse on the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
Somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder...
I would like my reward now?
Do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Well, obviously I can't. So she might not be able to either?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. The Razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Oh, we're back
and in
again.
the basement of that cabin is a princess.
This is the life, I tell you.
You're here to slay her.
The pizza or going back
If
in
you
time
don't,
over and over again?
It will be the end of the world.
Chilling with the boys with the pizza. Hasn't this already happened? But I died, what am I doing here? She's gonna kill me again. But I already slew the princess, she was killed by me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
I suggest becoming a slave. What?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
So I am he. If he, I am he.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab
Voice of the cheated.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Narrator, you told me that last time.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't.
Why is NASA there?
But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really is already happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yes.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I listened to you.
We did exactly what you said.
So the hero remembers.
Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare, in which case I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened. But congratulations, you we've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
It's true.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario,
I got a cramp.
that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
It's a good question. Why am I where I am?
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
I guess it doesn't matter, does it?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else?
I'm this guy.
Play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right?
She seems like
If you
such a
turn around
nice
and leave,
person.
You're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
We killed each other the last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was stab me to death. How can someone like that end the world? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
This is almost as good as chopping wood. Henrik, I feel like you're being sarcastic, sir. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this.
I knew
Call
it.
it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
I'm spatial. You're genuinely enjoying yourself? Okay, as long as you're enjoying yourself. I suppose if you weren't, you wouldn't be here, so... And Milkman's enjoying himself. That's all that counts. And I assume Wario's enjoying himself.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
We're special.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because I downloaded the game.
If anyone's special here, it's her. That was a nasty trick she pulled on us.
With fan dubs? Okay. You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Buddy, I just watched a lady with 1 trillion arms tell me she was gonna make me forget things, okay? Tell me what you know. This isn't simple.
You didn't tell us about her knife last time, though.
Exactly.
That's because she's unarmed. And more than
She
that,
was
because
not.
there wasn't a last time.
There was too. Oh. We killed each other last time. How can I make sure
Like
it
I
doesn't
said,
happen?
if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Tell you what. We're gonna do that this time. And I feel like it's not gonna work.
Oh, and don't get stabbed while you're at it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around and leave. Now, we're gonna do what the narrator says.
Warning, before you go any further.
A warning now.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will
Yeah,
do
Eddie
everything
Guerrero.
in her power to stop you from
2/3.
slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. We're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Turn around one time? Okay.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
It's true. Alright. So... Let's,
The
Oh.
interior of the cabin is
Oh.
a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The woman with the bajillion arms told us she was infinite. That means without end. Does that not mean she could be manufacturing the narrator to complete her nefarious deeds? That's true, but what nefarious deeds would she need if she had that husk of a body? Like, what's the point of it all? Oh, see, now I'm asking the questions that I ask every day. Mirror. Whole cabin's different than last time. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I'm just gonna get this done.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
The narrator ain't on their side.
The door to the basement creaks
Oh,
open,
wow.
revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Alright, so we're gonna turn the corner and start stabbing.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
The cheated's pretty smart.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Alright, that voice, I don't like it.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
The cheated is hilarious. The cheated is my new favorite character. Oh no, our table. Ah, cabin.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view,
Red
her
text.
sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
I don't like the voice. Also, there's a hole in the ceiling?
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we?
Ah,
She's
a
trying
woman.
to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
It's true.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Narrator's got a point.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me, aren't you? You remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Can we talk things through? I don't have the key. We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we both need to let bygones be bygones. What happened after you died last time? What if we're both honest with each other? I wasn't here to stop you from ending the world, and you slashed my throat last time. Nobody has to die. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Okay, I'm coming closer to free you. You better not try anything. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye. Screw it. Slay the princess. Alright, this one I don't like. We're doing it.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Okay.
Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Did we not just get done telling ourselves we need to look at her hands?
Whose meat? Not ours, right?
Hers, at first. Then yours.
What?
Hee
Hee hee.
How? What did she even hit us with?
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
What?
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Right?
You're you're going to die now.
No, really?
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that.
She had
Everything goes dark, and you die.
like a leg sword. The arms raise.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what?
I love the
interior
cheetah.
of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
I like this.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Voice of the hunted.
Good. It's better that way.
Voice of the
Without a
stubborn.
fight, no one can win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
More than once.
This is our third?
Sounds about right. Well, first one she was nice. The second one she wasn't very nice. The third time she was even worse. So this is number 4.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Alright, bud, I have tried 4 times.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I don't think you realize how many times we've been here, narrator.
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
Yeah.
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
Okay.
It's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that mirror.
Narrator's gonna be like, what mirror?
There isn't a mirror.
See?
You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
Reality.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
There's a point.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
So it's a door, but it's a mirror. Is the mirror myself? Is this a metaphor?
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
See? Cheetah knows what's up.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Am I the voice of the confused? Because I feel like I'm the voice of the confused.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Immediately falls to the bottom of the stairs.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Alright, what's this one sound like?
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Oh.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
So she knows what's up. She always known what's up?
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Yeah, she had a hidden leg sword last time. Stubborn, we can take her.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Hunted's got a point.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Cheated has an even better point.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
No, they didn't.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.